guys, I had to come and go to Carol's doctor's appointment. Me, Shamir, and Carter are here because Carol has been having this harsh blink with his eyes, and your girl had to come get it checked out. He is in his doctor's office showing out, you hear me? But we about to get this baby boy eyes checked. And now that we got his eyes checked, we had came to get some pizza because this pizza was the last pizza that we tasted in this area, and it was dope. So if you are in Great Neck, come to Rizzo's. What's up, guys? So today was crazy. I went to work. I had to leave a half a day because Carol had a doctor's appointment. He had to go to the doctor because he has been doing this thing with his eyes where it's like a harsh tick or like a blink like this that he do. And I was like, all right, I'm like nervous, so let me go see what this is about. So I took him to see a specialist. They had to dilate his eyes. Carol gave them hell trying to dilate his eyes, but then they finally did. Literally, it took longer to dilate his eyes than it did for the appointment. And it actually kind of pissed me off because the lady did his appointment so quick just because he's a toddler, so he was reacting as a toddler, that it made me kind of concerned that she was just giving me any type of diagnosis. Now, what I do believe is that maybe it is a tick, right? I believe that it is a tick that he has. However, I do feel like, yeah, I just wanted to charge my insurance because you didn't even do an exam for you to say that. So that means that you charge my insurance for you to dilate his eyes, and you charge my insurance all of this extra stuff just for you to tell me that it was a tick, because the procedure after dilating it did not even last for 2 minutes. Like when I tell you that she literally was like, hey, look this way, look that way, look that way. You didn't need to dilate his eyes for that. So it made me feel like they just wanted to charge his insurance and that they already knew what was wrong, and it kind of frustrated me. And I'm driving and I realized that I don't got no content, and I'm not gonna get no content because by the time I get home I'm gonna have to do a whole lot of stuff. So I'm about to yap with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to chat it up. So let me do a quick story time. I'm cracking up at y'all because I think that y'all are really funny. And let me not say y'all, for the people who are haters and the people who are going off about me and Shamir, I'm actually literally cracking up. And the reason why I was cracking up, just like I was cracking up on Instagram the other day, is because you guys think y'all know so much, and I get it, right? Oh, it's because you come to the internet with your business. Oh, it's because... But you also do realize that everybody on the internet come to the internet with whatever it is that they want to come to the internet with. It don't always have to be the full story. Let me put it like that. So some things may be the truth, but it may not be the full story, and so it creates this whole false perspective, right? So I'm laughing because I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, yo, honestly, y'all really want people to be miserable, and it's hilarious. Misery loves company. And yeah, so I'm chatting. So the first thing I want to chat about is one, boom, right? There's no real problem. So the fact that y'all keep creating these problems is hilarious to me. And I'm going to talk about some of the problems that y'all keep creating. That's hilarious. Actually hilarious to the both of us. Literally, I know. So the first thing I'm going to mention is the fact that people think that, I don't know where y'all got this from or where y'all came up with this from, but the fact that y'all think that I'm just now getting money is hilarious to me. I've been getting money since 2013, and that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I've been getting money since I was 14. I had my first job, summer youth, when I was 14, making $500 every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, actually, I was making $700 every 2 weeks, $500 after taxes. But that's neither here or there. I was making money since I was 14. Never did I need a female to give me anything, or stay with a female to give me anything. I ain't do it then, and I ain't doing it now. So for those of you who keep making up this random lie of, oh, it's because she got money now, we knew she was gonna switch up. I had money before I met Shamir, and if y'all know Shamir, she wouldn't have got with me if I didn't. And not for my money, but she don't like being with people who can't do for themselves. So if y'all really know her and y'all really her fans, y'all would know that Shorty would not even have looked my way if I wasn't getting my own bread, because she don't want to take care of nobody, and neither do I. So I would not have been with her, and she would not have been with me if we wasn't getting our own bread. So that's the funny thing that y'all could just chop up, throw it out the window, pack it up. So I've been doing this. Like, my career path only got solidified with when I obtained my license. My career path has always been my career path. Like, y'all don't know me. I done worked in correctional facilities. I done got articles published in the UK. Like, y'all really don't know me. Nothing that I do now is different from what I have done in my life. I just have solidified it. I just sealed, you know what I'm saying? Sealed the envelope, you know what I'm saying? But nothing that I do now is anything that I could have done before I met Shamir. Anything different from what I was doing before I met Shamir. Anything different from what I could have done after having my son. COVID is the only thing that changed a lot of things for me, and even then I was still getting money. Now, after COVID is when me and Shamir started having problems, because literally it changed we met each other during the pandemic. We ain't have to go nowhere for work. We was up under each other all the time. But reality hit afterwards. She worked from home. I work at a 9 to 5. We don't live together. I don't live by myself. I have a son, so it creates problems, but not problems that y'all created. Like, it's funny. It's like y'all creating your own stuff, and then y'all bashing her, thinking that she's crazy. She's not, because she has a brain. She knows that she can get up here and vent all she wants, but she knows the truth, and she knows who I am as a person. And one thing about Shamir, she's not crazy. So if y'all think she gonna put up with somebody who don't really like her or who's using her for anything, y'all crazy. And hence why we're laughing. You know what I'm saying? So as much as y'all creating stories and think she's crazy, she's not. And as much as y'all think I'm this bad person, I don't care about what y'all think, quite frankly. It's just that when y'all start making up stories, it's just like, let me tell y'all why we laughing at this point. Also, I needed content for today, so I thought this was the right topic. Giving me a lot to talk about. What's the other thing? Oh, I needed her for my son. The last thing I ever needed was a female for my son. If that's the case, I could have stayed in the last relationship I was with. I got rid of that relationship. And the fact that y'all think that I'm with somebody for a kid, if that's the case, we would have been living together. She can't. Now, she does whatever she wants for Cairo. If I ever need her, she's one call away, and vice versa. But I'm not keeping her here for my son. Like, I could never keep nobody nowhere for my son. Like, it's nothing that she can do for me. She has her own children, her own toddler. It's nothing that she can do for me that will make me only want her and use her for my son. Shamir, I love her company, and I really love the fact that she loved my son, and I love her kids dearly too. But the same way I wouldn't dare get on this camera and say she's only with me because she need help with her kids, the same way I'm not going to say I'm only with her because I need help with my son, because she can't do nothing for me or my son. She has her own children. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would never put her in a position. Now, when it comes to me loving her presence, I love Shamir's presence. I appreciate it. If I could choose to, I would have her everywhere that I go with me. And it's not because of my son, it's because of me. I find comfort in her. But it's never because of my son thing. Like, don't ever get twisted. If that's the case, how are y'all saying it's because of my son, but in the same breath saying that I don't want her? That don't make sense. It don't add up. Make it make sense. So if it was because of my son, y'all will be saying that I want her a whole lot. But y'all telling me I don't, and then telling me I want her because of my son. It don't make sense. So all of that y'all chatting about ain't nothing, and it don't really make no type of sense. I can tell y'all right now, since y'all want to know so much, and since y'all want to assume so much, the real problems that we have are that we were both raised in a spoiled home. We were both in relationships with people who had time and who had nothing to lose, so they was always available when we wanted them to be. And Shamir, quite frankly, is used to not being with people who have a child, and when they do have a child, they are not the primary caregiver. So with all of those things said, there's no real issues. The issue is that it's a challenge. So since y'all really want to give advice and y'all really want to know what's going on, she's dating someone who's very busy, and it's hard to get quality time because we don't live together. When I do have time, I have to tend to my son because my mom watch him when I'm at work. And So when I do have when I'm not at work, because my mom already watched him, it's my turn. Like, so it's not that much space for me to not have my son around me and have quality time. So what happens is every time we hang out, majority of the time we hang out, my son is there, because that's the only time we can hang out a lot, is if he's there, because I'm his primary caregiver. Because of that, that creates frustration, and it makes sense, because it's like, I want to spend quality time with you, like, and I want to spend quality time with you too, but honestly, the odds are against me. And when we talk about that, we always come to the conclusion that right now is not the good time. So what happens is, after we come to that conclusion, if we have a great moment afterwards, or we be chilling, we having fun, we having a good time, Shamir, because this is her job and she always cuts on the camera, she'll cut on the camera in the moment, and then she'll ask me something like, so we together or not? So my facial expression would come from being aggravated that, why would you cut on this camera, because we in the moment, and you living in the moment right now, and ask me something that you and I both already know the answer to, because we came to the agreement that it can't happen right now, because this is what you want, this is what I can't give in this moment. Do I love you? Heck yes. Do you love me? Heck yes. But these are the things that we are presented with, and it's out of our control. So when you get on the camera and you ask me those questions, I'm going to be frustrated. I'm making a certain face, because it's like, girl, why are you going to put me on the spot like that? No, we just discussed it. Because now in this camera, if I answer and say, yeah, then you're going to try to hold me accountable to it and keep telling me what the needs that I'm not meeting. So that's what all of those things that y'all putting together about the way that I look with her, the way that I respond. I keep saying I don't want to be with her. Yes, I'm saying that because we discussed that. And the reason why we can't be is because of those things. So don't say that I'm making excuses. No, I love her dearly. And she knows that, which is why she's still around me. Because if she didn't think that and she didn't feel it deep down in her heart outside of social media, she would not be around me. And there's nothing I can manipulate her with to make her come around me. I don't make her feel bad about it. I don't make none of that. We around each other because we love each other. We just in a rough spot. So when y'all give advice and y'all start making up stories, it's hilarious. And y'all think that y'all drilling something in her head to make her believe something. But what y'all really doing is making us sit down together and laugh at y'all because it's funny. Yeah. When it comes to people who are giving her all of this advice, but then y'all in her DMs, it's hilarious because, which I don't know, is we locked in. So when y'all doing that, we both looking at them DMs laughing because it's hilarious. So it's like, nah, I know that we are not in a space to be what we can be in our best versions of ourselves, but we're not in a space of not being locked in, and we great friends. And when the time is right, we will be great in a relationship. We still tell each other everything. So we know what we stand, where we stand in each other's lives. Sorry if social media got misconstrued, miscommunicated, and y'all got the wrong perspective. And I'm not explaining to people that's on her channel. I'm explaining to people that's on my channel that rock with me and be commenting and be engaging with me. I don't want y'all to have a wrong perspective of who I am. And so that's why I'm doing this video. For the naysayers, the people who don't like me anyways, I am definitely not doing this video for y'all. I'm addressing the comments so that people who really rock with me don't get it misconstrued. Because one, I would never play anybody. If I don't want to be with you, I just don't want to be with you. I would never use anybody. I work. My mom helps me a lot when it comes to my son. And yeah, so I can't use nobody for anything because I do what I do, and I thank God that I'm able to. Now, when it comes to Shamir, again, like I said, I truly appreciate her. I love her presence. I love when she's around me and my son. I love being around her kids. I love when she's able to come with me to appointments and things like that, and I appreciate it, but I don't ever need her to do it. And I don't ever just stay around her so she can do it. So yeah. And for y'all to be talking about the weight thing, how would I not like her weight when I dated her before her weight loss surgery? By choice. Nobody put a weapon to my head and said date her. Nobody forced me. She didn't force me. I dated her before she had surgery. So if her weight wasn't a problem then, how would her weight be a problem now? I'm just asking for a friend. So like some of these things y'all not even making sense with, but again, those who was rocking with her in the beginning of our relationship, y'all know what it is, and those who've been rocking with me, y'all know what it is. The people that are just coming and trying to pinpoint stuff, the homophobic people, and the people who really want her, so y'all want us to be apart. All of y'all have fun, waste your time if you want, But the people who rock with me, the people who really rock with her, the people who really know about our relationship, the people who's not homophobic, y'all know that some things work, some things won't. But for y'all to try to make us hate each other is a different type of wave, and that's corny. So, anyways, give this video a thumbs up. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If y'all have any questions, y'all could actually drop the questions in the comments down below. Maybe me and Shamil do a video together and address some of the questions y'all got if y'all have questions. If not, that's fine. Again, this video was to two things. I was bored in the car driving, and I had to have content for today because I don't want to miss my Vlogmas day. Is it day 11? I think so. And also because I wanted to address some things to clear it up for my people who rock with me, because I don't want y'all to have no misconceptions about who I am. But yeah, there that go. There that go. There that go. Oh, like always, give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell. Sorry for the lighting.